On.
And we're live. Hi, Surin. This is my good friend from way back when. We are both starting university. No, I am actually 1 year into university. He's now starting. We're both going to do electrical engineering. If you guys even, if you did not know that, obviously you did not know that. All right, Surin.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
All right. So let's start things off, right? Earlier today, I got a blood test, and believe it or not, all the results were fine. My liver was good, my kidneys was good. I didn't want to post nothing on my status before somebody just like blight me or like said something in their mind and it changed it, but everything came back positive. So thank you so much to the person
Nice.
above that. Make sure that was great. So you have some experiences with taking blood tests before. You could explain to the people. I will give my perspective also.
Yeah, I've taken a couple in the past. I think my first blood test was when I was around 11. I actually did a similar blood test with you where it is they test they had checked everything. Like liver, kidneys, and that was in 2016 when I was in Form 4. And I actually had to go by hospital because I had some chest pains and they was doing a blood test and they actually did the full works instead to make sure I was all go, no problems at all. And
Yeah.
it came back good and yeah, it is good when you see all those good news about you and it's like, yeah, you're healthy, you're good, no problem,
Hey, Stefan, I know that guy from a long time now. This guy, we used to play the guitar. Honestly, if you want me to play my guitar on stream, I would definitely do it. But if anybody in this chat never took a blood test, basically they tie your arm here, then they stab you with a needle in like your vein in the center of your hand, and then like blood does just like start coming out in like a vial. I take like 2 vials, so like this much twice, and then send it off to testing. And in Trinidad, it's actually kind of expensive. Like I took a basic one, which was like $1,500, and my mom one would be like 4,000, which was like, it's so much.
Wait, $4,000?
Yeah, for a blood test.
Okay. Wow.
It's insane. It's in the Acropolis. I can't pronounce it, but it's right in San Fernando, where Christmas Village was. Right there had the medical center that I went to fix all my teeth, the blood test.
Oh, right, yeah. I remember.
If you guys out there don't have health insurance, I highly encourage you to get health insurance, because these things were so expensive without health insurance. Like I needed to fix I think like 15 teeth. I had like a lot of teeth to fix, and like the bill was $9,500, and that is before like the checkups. Which health insurance? Guardian Life we had, and that like cut everything down into like we only had to pay 25%. It's still a lot of money, but it's like way less. So
compared to paying 9,000, yeah.
yeah, I think we had to pay like, I don't know, 2,500. That is about that. I'm not sure. I didn't like calculate it because I'm scared to see. And well, the blood test 1,500. Healthcare is like out of this world expensive right now. Congratulations to all those doctors making bank right now. But I have no idea how the world will be without doctors right now. We would probably all die. You have any words to say about that, Surin? I don't want to start crying right now. You know what I mean.
It's okay. I could say reference to that meme where it is the ambulance is actually if you have health insurance before they pick you up.
Yeah.
They carry to the hospital.
So.
But yeah, it's the world we live in, and what we can do is just work hard and adapt to survive.
Yeah.
Changing times.
Definitely. So, how would you say is your Rona experience? Don't say the full word because you'll get demonetized and kick off YouTube for like forever. All right.
Wait, what? Okay. Rona.
Yeah. How would you say your Rona experience is in Trinidad right now with the lockdown? You know, all the beaches, all the
It's
bars locked down.
Is it bad to say I didn't really notice the difference because I always staying home?
No, I always stay home also. Other than getting like, you know, health things checked. I always was staying home even from before, even when I was in like school. I would always want to come home. By the way, Stefan, if you want me to play my guitar, just message in the chat. I will show you. I still have my skills, alright? I could still pick it up and do something.
And I can attest to that.
Yeah. So one thing me and Surin have in common is that we wrote Cape together. We went in the same school, we wrote Cape. Give us your Cape experience, all of them, or as much as you could talk about, because you know how things are.
Cape, well,
It was bad. It was bad.
yeah, it was a bit tougher. I'm not gonna lie. For those Form 5 students who now wrote CSEC, don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park, cause the first day you're gonna ask what you wanna do for your communications IA, provided you're doing communication in Law 6, of course.
Oh, my heart.
I remember, yeah, we just started the IA from the first day, and it's like the workload is just intense, you know? It's a lot more in-depth, I must say, compared to when it is you're looking at some of these subjects you do in Form 5, and you look like, but wait now, you're doing 4 subjects.
But I feel
Should
like
be easier, right?
8th.
It does feel like the same amount of subjects, but still more in-depth, you know?
Yeah, it definitely much harder. It also like if you're like me and just like transfer into a different school, stuff like that, it does be harder. You have less people to socialize with. But I had 2 good guys. I had Ding and I had Surin. Also had Kester and whoever actually gonna watch this video. I bet at least a couple people gonna watch it. I mean by one.
You're missing out anybody there by chance?
Yeah, I'm missing out Gurav. I'm missing out. I don't know. Leonardo. I don't think Leonardo subscribed. Anyways, he just follow me on Instagram. Nah, Brandon. Me and he go way back to the first.
Oh, you're talking about when you're now meeting Naps?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well then, yeah. I remember. You know.
The first message on the group chat. Yeah, let me don't talk about that.
The start off that we had, but you know how things have just turned out into like a very beautiful friendship, you know?
Yeah, I mean for both are we, yeah. Everybody else, I don't even think them is ever talk to we actually, but it's okay.
But you know, it's all about that whole concept with judging a book by its cover, you know? It's like you actually have to sit down and get to know people before you make before you even start saying all kind of thing about them, you know? And it's like something people need to keep in mind these days. But anyways, with Cape, what was your perspective when it is you looked at
so I know
CSEC exam compared to Cape exams?
CSEC exam, CSEC, literally, somebody would be next to me asking me like answers. Back in the days and Asha days, literally sitting down next to me asking my answers and stuff. Things were way more looser, you know. Nobody didn't really care. My friend was like talking to me, asking me why I get, told him I got distinction, and he told me he get a 4. I was like, bruh, how you could possibly get a 4? But that's just like, I'm not singling you out. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you're probably gonna watch this video, but I mean, different people have different potential. I wouldn't be as similar mechanically inclined as you, alright? And I definitely not as smart as Surin. This man going the University of
Nah,
where you
nah,
going, Seren?
no.
Seren, where you going? I just mixed it up with
University of
Hafiz.
Nottingham.
Yeah, this guy going to University of Nottingham to do electrical engineering. That's gonna be like at least 5 million times harder than what I doing right now.
From what I hear, it's not that bad. It's or maybe that's just what they tell us, so I don't get a heart attack before I come up.
Yeah, when
You know?
we come in UE, there's like, alright, you're going to do electrical engineering. If you can't do it, just drop out one time because we don't want you wasting your money or your time. I was like, that's so discouraging. Like, why?
They leave out one thing though. They
What
don't
do
want
they
you
want?
wasting their time either.
Oh yeah, true. But so much people has dropped out of electrical engineering since I started. Like it had 120 people. Now it probably have like 80, maximum 80 people. I think I could check my phone right now and like tell you how much people they have in the
But
group
people
chat.
already drop out after the first year.
Yeah, well, plenty of people actually drop out, and people was happy they dropped out. There was so much work. I just told myself, I'm never gonna give up until. Okay, my bad. It have some year 2 people and year 1, but it's. Let me leave that right here. I get the number wrong. So. It is one difficult thing, and this guy is gonna do it online. That is a different level of how to say this, a different level of commitment, because that's gonna be so hard. I don't want to discourage you.
Yeah.
Sure, you could do it. You could do
Nah,
it.
don't worry, you're not gonna discourage me because at the same time I'm actually looking at it at a realistic perspective. So I know the challenges faced with online, and I know people home. You know, I don't know if I could speak for people out there, but I could speak for myself.
Mhm.
I'm not a person who really gonna be that focused at home. You notice like when I'm home I kinda relax. I don't really kinda
Playing
lackadaisical
Space
compared to when I go in
Engineers.
school. Playing Space Engineers, thanks Josh. Thanks for calling me out on that.
This man, when he in school, he's super focused. I literally see this guy run to his meetings. He like that committed to actually being available for people. He's like, I don't know, like the best student you would ever find in the whole world.
Hey, you used to be committed yourself. Give yourself some credit too.
Nah, I remember I was like real tired and sick, and I had like a lot for party. See, I called this man. I was like, all right, I have to drop this off for when lunchtime. Home. I needed to drive there. Just come for like 3 periods in the evening. Hand this man a lab. Dog. That was
The
like.
deadlines and the commitments, huh?
It's
know?
so. It was so sickening. I'm sorry, sir. Not sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, that it's okay. I understand where you're coming from, especially when it's the other driveway from Prince.
Yeah,
Right.
let me just say where I'm from. I'm not from there, by the way. And I'm not.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm not from there, but I know. Let me just say exactly where I'm from, right?
Yeah, good idea. And let me not say where I'm from either. Although you have your own nickname for it.
No, I just pronounce it perfectly. It's just I just spell it wrong.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just want to keep on reminding them about people that just leave behind in the past. All right, so
Yeah.
next topic, space engineers, right? This guy loves space
Oh,
engineers. I never like talked to somebody so invested in this game. I am personally a year 1 UE electrical engineering student, right? I carry that on my shirt. I feel proud of it. I don't. I'm just normal like everybody else. I know people will just be like,
Don't say that.
no, it's true. People is be thinking that we think that we're better than other people, but we truly aren't at all better than anybody else.
Yeah, we all have our strengths, and at the end of the day, we all humble and we
Yeah,
kind of appreciate where we are, you know?
true.
And we value other people and respect them for their strengths as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And although I am doing electrical engineering, I have never played Space Engineers. This guy going into engineering, and he has at least 5,000 hours in Space Engineers. Alright, tell us something about
I
Space
wouldn't say
Engineers.
5,000 hours. Space Engineers is like Minecraft, but
But with
it's a lot more,
turbines and
physics-oriented.
crazy things.
Yeah.
You could fly off
You have
into
batteries,
space.
you have powered sources, you have ships, yeah. You know, everybody used to be dreaming of downloading that mod in Minecraft where you could build a plane and then you put the command block and the plane would actually like fly.
Yeah.
So they actually like create a ship. Yeah, like Space Engineers is basically that without the mod, you know? So it's like, I had to give a big shout out for Keen Software House. That's actually something which I see plenty of people getting invested in these days. How I know that? Well, when I follow the Reddit, I kind of noticed plenty of people, the our Space Engineers Reddit, just growing, the numbers just going up, and it's actually a good community to see growing. Plenty of people coming out there as what some of the multiplayer sessions, and they just having fun. That? Well, when I follow the Reddit, I kind of noticed building their own command posts, their own stations, and they are Space Engineers Reddit, just growing. And the numbers just going. The game is growing a lot. Actually, from when I had a good community to see growing. Learned about it in Form 4.
Yeah.
It was a game without planets, and actually, no, I think planets came in around that time. But when you actually see where the game had started off, it was actually like just
Yeah, I know where it started off. I know. I downloaded it.
On asteroids.
I downloaded it in Form 2. Illegally, that is, and I never installed it. I have so much games I have never played nor completed, but every single game I bought I actually completed except Battlefield 4. That was like a really good Battlefield, but I just like shooting games. I like kind of like it, but not like just to play the story mode. I like to be competitive. I'm kind of decent at that, but I'm not the best, alright?
Well, I mean, Valorant begs
I'm better than Surin, but I'm nowhere near like a Twitch streamer, so that's why.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna like pretend that I'll see next round and try that. I rather play to my strengths and continue moving up and up and up.
And just have fun with the game with your friends, you know?
Exactly, like we having fun right now. This therapeutical to me, and I hopefully Surin, because we don't really get to talk that much. Don't worry, this is really scheduled.
And imagine how university gonna be when it is we start back. Well, when it is you start back and I start.
That's gonna be so bad, university. Oh no.
We might forget we exist, you know?
Yeah, and it's just an entirety of, you know, feeling depressed and having nobody to talk to. Anyways, enough with the sad stories and songs here. Let me talk about university and gaming, right? When we start back.
Yes.
Will we continue to play games? Will we continue to play Minecraft? That's a big question.
You're trying to see if I'm gonna you want to see if I'm gonna continue playing Space Engineers when I go to university.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, I don't want to say I'll start gaming at first. I think the best approach for me would be to kind of start university fully invested and kind of prepare for whatever workload they throw at me, and when it is you kind of get accustomed and you get to the routine and the pattern and you see how it is the workflow is progressing.
Yeah.
And then you could start managing your free time, you know? Because it's just like, well, I guess this is where you could tell me, like, how is it? Plenty people say Cape to university is a similar jump like C-Sec to Cape, but a slightly bit larger.
It's not similar at all. Cape is not similar to university at all. I turned around my life with the help of my dad in about a week. Like when I say turn around, like totally turned around my life in like about a week. University, if you lost track and you're behind, it's a hell of a lot more work than CAPE. It's, thinking about it, it's probably at least 10 times more work. And I tell you, I do physics, pure maths, applied maths, and the two ones that was compulsory, right?
Yeah.
University is at least 10 times that if you're doing electrical engineering, because it's from 8 in the morning to 7 p.m. and you'll have labs, you'll have practical sessions, and you'll have to walk to all, and then walk from your apartment to get lunch and then go back. That's if you're not living there or you're not buying food like me. It's like hell, right? So I kind of thankful for COVID for a certain amount of reasons. For one, it has helped my GPA. Yeah. I hope no UE executive actually watches this. But open book exams.
We hope not.
It's so much
We are
better.
good people. We follow the rules.
What's up, my boy Brandon? This guy could have
Hey,
been on the podcast.
Brandon.
It could have been the three of us, but you know he busy.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, I was busy the past podcast too, so
True.
you know.
This guy is
The one person who can be busy is you.
what? I don't know. I just scheduled my time. I just had to go for my appointments. I just had to do university work, which I don't even do. Never don't put up the third finger just so. I just schedule my time between playing games and watching TV shows, them kind of stuff, and doctor appointments. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm good in health. My sugar was 109, my pressure was like 115 or something, I think. So, I guess it's pretty good.
Yeah. That's good.
Is there any? This actually went way faster than I thought. I think it's because I'm talking this fast. But it had a few things I want to address before I end this live stream, right? One,
Yep.
I watched a really funny video of Joe Rogan's podcast of him being a simp. And it was like, So, you watched it also?
No, I didn't get to watch it.
It
I watch
was
it now.
It was insane. I wonder if I could bring it up on stream. And also, Coach Greg Doucette was reacting to the song WAP. I think that's the name. It's with Cardi B and someone else. Cardi B and somebody, the Stallion. It was funny. So, Coach, let me see if I can bring it up on the live stream.
But while you're bringing it up, any anticipations, any thoughts as you're about to go into year 2, electrical engineering?
I want it to be better than last time.
You're gonna be better. You got your 1 year to get accustomed, and as you yourself, you know, I know how it is. You very committed and determined, and I know you'll get through. Just never lose faith, never lose hope.
So, sir, look
I
at
think
this.
time is an illusion.
Wow.
To me, like time is just space.
Dude. That's very deep.
I think gravity is way more
Wow.
interesting.
That's awesome.
I'm more in that.
Oh, it's have an eye.
Wow.
God dang it.
So you have a real belief in ghosts.
Yeah. I don't consider it paranormal. I consider it future science.
Whoa. That's awesome. You're very smart. I didn't want to fanboy out when I met you, but I'm a huge fan. I really love you. You're so
I'm sorry, alright? My internet is
beautiful.
garbage.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Let's make love together.
I got some with it.
I'm really good at that.
Wow.
It feels
You could see the syringe.
so good.
I could see, not here, but
You can't hear it. God dang it.
No, thank you.
the video itself
What are
with
the
the audio
odds?
is still
God,
speaking volume.
I
don't
couldn't think
worry.
of anything I'd rather do less.
This was so funny to me.
Okay.
I think they could hear it.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Like, if you're going to live stream, you probably could hear it, but it was hilarious.
Can't do that.
Go for scared.
Yeah, no.
This was legit so funny.
Take a tiny hit.
I reject that with every fiber of my being. No. Fuck off.
Oh yeah, I could hear it.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, that feels extremely threatening.
Liz, I'm going to give you the reality.
What's going on? It just doesn't seem right.
Here's the thing. I'm very bad. I'm like fucking crazy.
Wrap this up.
Here's the thing. I've been tapping to your phones and tapping to your TV and tapping to the camera that's on your laptop.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's real.
God damn.
This is so bad.
I've been looking at
I
you
love
naked all
it.
the time. LOL.
I feel extremely unsafe.
You're a loser.
I'm shutting this down.
Whatever, bitch. Do you want to end your life right now?
You better back off.
You're gonna get kicked to death. People have been killed. Once I decide that you're food, that's when it becomes a real problem.
I love this clip. It's like whoever
You're gonna
edited
get eaten
edited it perfectly.
Liz, I'm gonna eat the shit out of you. Eating the hair, everything.
You're like a bad person. Like,
Hey, let's just take
It's so funny.
What did you? Nice. Okay. 10 out of 10 out of 10, I must say. Whoever actually was able to watch through the entire interview he had, and then pull out and put together clips to make a 3-minute video, they
Yeah.
deserve a whole lot of credit for that.
So, I think that'll be the end of this podcast. It was honestly one of the more fun podcasts having Soren on. I know we didn't stream for like an hour, but the content is there, the enjoyment is there, and I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys did also. You have any last words, Soren? Anything to say to the people?
To all the viewers out there, stay safe. Rona is real.
Yep.
Wear your mask. Stay home as much as possible. And God bless all of you.
Godspeed.
Thanks for having me on, Josh. It was
No
good.
problem.